What is up, guys? Let's talk about an easy way to get SEO clients. Now, this is not for people who have agencies that are a few years old. Maybe a few dozen clients, maybe not active, but over their lifetime have had a few dozen clients. Not for them, but if you're new to SEO, or maybe not new to SEO, new to getting clients or client SEO, here's like a pretty easy way to find uh, some clients, and it's not the best way, but it's one way. So go to a site like this that sells guest posts. So you can find guest post lists through a number of methods. You can search like footprints on Google, like quotation right for us, and then maybe more quotations to say like guest post by or something like that. You can find a few different sites that accept guest posts. It's not hard to find one that is super obviously an SEO type website. Like, you basically want to look at the categories, and if they have a wide range of categories, then the main monetization channel for this blog is selling guest posts. So, for example, we got health, we got lifestyle, we got business, travel, tech. I mean, that's everything, right? That they're trying to cover. Most clients can somehow fit into something here, and if they don't, they got a whole bunch more here. So, find a site like this. Go through your own site where guest posts that you've purchased in the past. Sometimes the lower quality ones, are really more helpful than some of the good ones here. And what I want to show you is you're going to go through, and you can have a person from Fiverr or Upwork do this. It's pretty straightforward. But go into any of the articles, ideally all of the articles, and then scroll down, and then you want to find an outbound link, and they're not hard to find on sites like this. They kind of stick out. No interlinking. That's a sign of a bad guest post, is if there's no interlinking. You got to have interlinks. And sometimes the owner of the site doesn't even want to interlink their own articles. It's so silly. Like, this should be linking to some other article, and some other article should be linking to this. But anyways, you got that right there. So that there, let's check these other ones here. There's another one. So these people are paying for links. So this is lifeway.com, kind of a big client, probably a little bit trickier to land. Yeah, that's a decent sized client. Lifeway.com. So they're investing heavily in SEO, and you can just go to these people's sites. There's another one right there. So you just click on it, and then whatever, accept their cookies, go down, and you can go into finding their contact. Obviously, they have intercom here. It looks like, and you can pitch them SEO. Hey, I saw you're buying guest posts at such and such, and you can literally kind of explain that if you get a hold of a business owner, you should explain that what they're buying is not effective. Like, this site has traffic, but it's not that good of a website. It's not really going to change that much of their SEO performance. And so this is a pretty big site. Like, these people are paying a site like this easily 5 figures a month, 10K a month, no problem for SEO. It looks like they spend a good amount on their design. It's definitely not bad. Yeah, I mean, they're all different though, right? Like, some are not that big, but you can see every single article here. Man, there's just so much opportunity, but it's not like an untapped method. This is pretty common. People do this. There's the contact right there. People do this for getting clients all the time. Go here. There's another one. Luxury sneakers, men's. Is that Versace? That's Versace, right? Right. That's their logo. I'm not a big designer guy. I don't. I buy the cheapest T-shirts. I buy 3 T-shirts for $27, and I buy about 30 of them when I go to a store. Yeah, Versace, unbelievable. Really? I mean, obviously, you can't really pitch that. Pitching Versace, I could do a different video on like pitching corporate clients, but that's wow. Are you kidding me? I'm kind of in shock. I did not expect to find a site like that. Versace is not directly working with pawnb.com, but which is just a random, just literally a random site that I came across. I wanted to use it as an example for this. But obviously they have an agency or someone doing outreach. That is insane. That is so crazy. I mean, I know some of these sites are big, but and a guest post on here costs like $100. So, I mean, most of these guys, if they're not doing SEO themselves, a lot of them have quite a decent sized budget. I mean, a law firm right there, right? Injury law. I mean, these guys have money to spend. That's for sure. Thousand Oaks, California. Yeah, they can spend $30K a month on SEO and literally, get one client and not really care. Like that's just wow. I can't believe we just came across Versace. Whatever. That's I'm kind of distracted. I don't even know what to say, but so yeah, that's a pretty easy way. And then of course, if you go like sitemap.xml, you can get a lot of this stuff and kind of, you got all their posts here. There's a lot of methods for this. But anyways, if you guys have any questions on this, let me know. If you make some money, buy me a coffee. No, I'm just kidding. But hope you guys do well with this. It's going to be tricky because a lot of people do this method. Like it's not a lot of people, not a ton of people know about it, but still plenty of people do it. Like these people are pretty used to being pitched. I get it all the time. And like anytime a client I do SEO with them, like they get pitches all the time. Like it definitely is a source because you're going directly to people that are spending on SEO. These people are spending for sure. But like a site like this is, obviously not as big. I don't think, anyways. Go down. If I ever don't want to pull up Ahrefs, if you want a quicker answer on how big a site is, go down to their socials. Right there, they're not even linked up. So I know the site's small. If they have broken social links, then they're not that big because it's hard to tell like without having those plugins. And I got too many damn plugins and extensions. But damn, where was that? It was this one, wasn't it? Luxury sneakers, men's. Like that's kind of crazy. They do an exact match anchor. Like whoever Versace's paying to do their SEO, based on that anchor selection, they don't even know what they're doing. Like that's so crazy. And you know what? It wouldn't even surprise me if they're paying over $200,000 a month for SEO. Like that's what these companies pay. $200,000 a month in SEO to have someone who's probably SEO specialist or whatever the very entry level, just above intern, like the 0 to 1 year experience SEO corporate person who has no experience doing SEO, straight out of college, and just gets hired by a firm, and they're like, okay, your job, John, is to do outreach and here's a guest post article from Moz.com on how to do guest posts. Just do that and do that for this client called Versace. Luxury sneakers, men's. I mean, it's exact match anchor building. Like, what is this? 2010? Like, man, that's so crazy. It's kind of frustrating, a little bit because this agency doesn't deserve that client. But then again, I don't really want that client either because it would take a lot of effort. It would take a large team, account managers. I mean, it would, but when you're being paid, call it $200K a month to do SEO, you can afford to have a few full-time staff in an office in pretty much any city in the world. You could open one up right in wherever Versace is based, and wow, and still be ahead. I don't know where Versace is based. Some European country, I would assume. But again, I know nothing about designer stuff. But wow. Anyways, that's how to find clients. Obviously, outreaching to someone like Versace is not really worthwhile. It's basically impossible to get to a decision maker unless you're using LinkedIn with the sales planner or sales navigator, whatever it's called. But you can find some smaller clients, track them through, say, hey, you're doing guest posts on pondb.com. You shouldn't be doing that because of XYZ. And here's a smaller client you could easily reach out to, Smith Welding and Fabrication, California. But all right, guys, have a good one. See you in the next video.